What's up, y'all? Brand new video here. Today I'm sharing you guys my first workout. It's called Lift 1. We're gonna start with some heavy squats, then we're gonna get into some bench press and adductor raises, and then we're gonna do some chin-ups and some landmine press. So to keep me on track with all these movements here, I'm actually setting up a CrossFit style timer here. So every 3 minutes for 36 minutes, this thing is gonna go off. So I'm gonna go ahead, click start here. 9, 8. I'm gonna go ahead and get under the bar. This is actually gonna be a PR for me, so hopefully I hit this. So here I am starting my lift off with some back squats. Now I'm starting with the back squat because 1, it's a compound movement, and 2, because it's probably one of my most important lifts throughout my entire workout period. The back squat allows me to develop leg, hip, and knee strength while staying stable through the core. I'm doing sets of 5 here because I really want to improve strength, and I'm really not too worried about hypertrophy at this stage. This lift will also help me work on power as well, as I'm coming up from the lift, I'm trying to be as explosive as I can. Throughout the lift, I'm taking about 2 minutes of rest time in between each set to recover. I'm going to do 3 sets total. So those last 2 reps, honestly, they weren't that nice, but we always have to train on that thin line. Because if all of our reps are perfect, that means it's probably too easy. So you gotta play with it. Play with the line, find out what's good for you. That was good for me, find out what's good for you. Now I gotta set up for my next set. I already got most of my setup here. Watch the setup real quick. Just like how we set up, and if you think that was by accident, nah, I planned that. You gotta look at your environment, see what's around you, and plan your workouts so they're most efficient.
Next, I'm gonna go through a bench press and adductor raise superset. Now the bench press isn't the best lift for soccer players to do, but I am trying to improve my overall upper body strength, which is why I'm including it in my program. Again, because it's for strength, I'm only going to do sets of 5, but the weight is going to be heavy and challenging for me. After I do my 5 reps of bench press, I go into an adductor raise. I'm using this as my superset because training the groin is important for soccer players, and because it's a lower body lift, it won't interfere with my chest recovery.
All right, I'm about to hit the second set, and you may be wondering, why am I benching heavy with no spotter? Well, it's all about safety. I got those black bars set at the edge, the perfect height, so that if I miss the rep, it won't hit me in the chest, but if I make every rep, it will hit me in the chest. So like, it's planning, guys, precise planning, that's what you need.
So I'm going to continue with this by finishing with 2 more sets of bench press and 2 more sets of adductor raises. You can see here I'm struggling, but the key is safety, which I'll explain in my next clip here.
See, I felt confident hitting that rep because I knew that if I failed, it would have had me. The safety bars would have had me. You gotta stay safe, you gotta stay consistent with that safety. So I'm now about to set up for my next little superset I got here. We're doing chin-ups and we're doing landmine shoulder press. Get set up for this.
So in this superset of chin-ups and landmine presses, I chose these 2 exercises because they go well together. Although they're both upper body exercises, they both fit in with my goal of becoming stronger through the upper body. Also, the chin-ups are going to work on mostly the lats and the biceps, whereas the landmine press is going to work on mostly the shoulder. Again, my goal is to get stronger, so I'm working on sets of 6 for the chin-ups and sets of 5 for the landmine presses.
All right, my workout is getting near the end, so I'm actually about to start cleaning up some stuff that I used earlier, so that when I'm done, boom, I'm out.
Like my last 2 supersets, I'm going to finish through by doing 2 more sets of chin-ups and landmine presses.
So technically speaking, my workout is actually over, but I got personal goals. Honestly, I want bigger arms, and that should not be a priority during this workout because my goal is to be more athletic. More arms don't always mean more athletic. But in this case, I just want bigger arms because bigger arms are like cool as shit. So I'm gonna get bigger arms by doing some curls and doing some triceps.
So in this portion of the workout, I'm doing a quick superset of curls and skull crushers. Now here, I'm only using 15-pound weights, which aren't too heavy for curls, but I'm working on a concept called time under tension. I'm bringing the weight up quickly in the concentric phase, and I'm elongating the eccentric phase, which is keeping my muscles under tension for an extended period of time. Hopefully this can allow my muscles to grow faster as my muscles will get stronger because of this concept.
All right, so that marks the end of my strength portion. I want to do some extra cardio at the end, and I'm gonna combine it with plyometric training of the calf. So I'm gonna do jump roping, and I might do some single leg jump ropes in between. We're actually gonna set up my new timer right here. We're gonna be using a different timing style. We're gonna be using a version called of Tabata. What we're gonna do is here on my amp, we'll say Tabata, 8 rounds. We're gonna change it to 20 seconds work, and we're gonna change this to 40 seconds rest. So I'm gonna get set up, then I'm gonna hit start here.
I'm using the jump rope as not only a cardio tool, but a tool to keep up my lower body explosiveness under fatigue as well. I go through a double jump rope as well as single leg jump rope phases during this process.
All right, y'all, that's it. In and out of the gym, 45 minutes, quick and easy. I hope you enjoyed this workout. I'm gonna post 2 more exactly like this in my coming videos. Stay on the tune, stay on the lookout, and yeah, peace and love.